A thinker sees his own actions as experiments and questions as attempts to find out something. Success and failure are for him answers above all. You have your way. I have my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it does not exist. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. What is good? All that heightens the feeling of power, the will to power, power itself in man. The snake, which cannot cast its skin, has to die. As well the minds, which are prevented from changing their opinions, they cease to be mind. Is man merely a mistake of God's? Or God merely a mistake of man? It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. There are no facts, only interpretations. In the consciousness of the truth he has perceived, man now sees everywhere only the awfulness or the absurdity of existence, and loathing seizes him. In truth, there was only one Christian, and he died on the cross. We don't insist, but you might want to subscribe to our channel for quotations from history's most prominent figures to today's newsmakers. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. Character is determined more by the lack of certain experiences than by those one has had. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Man is the cruelest animal. The advantage of a bad memory is that one enjoys several times the same good things for the first time. Beware that when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster. For when you gaze long into the abyss gazes also into you. The essence of all beautiful art, all great art, is gratitude. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow. Thoughts are the shadows of our feelings, always darker, emptier, and simpler. That which is done out of love is always beyond good and evil. Necessity is not an established fact, but an interpretation. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. He that humbleth himself wishes to be exalted. Be careful, lest in casting out your demon, you exorcise the best thing in you. He who would learn to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk and run and climb and dance. One cannot fly into flying. Faith, not wanting to know what the truth is. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Fear is the mother of morality. We love life, not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. There are no beautiful surfaces without a terrible depth. There are two different types of people in the world: those who want to know, and those who want to believe. The irrationality of a thing is no argument against its existence, rather a condition of it. Stupidity in a woman is unfeminine. I still live. I still think. I still have to live, for I still have to think. At bottom, every man knows well enough that he is a unique being, only once on this earth, and by no extraordinary chance will such a marvelously picturesque piece of diversity and unity as he is ever be put together a second time. I know of no better life purpose than to perish in attempting the great and the impossible. And once you are awake, you shall remain awake eternally. There are various eyes. Even the Sphinx has eyes. And as a result, there are various truths. And as a result, there is no truth. Become who you are. Whenever I climb, I am followed by a dog called ego. I am one thing. My writings are another. What is the seal of liberation? Not to be ashamed in front of oneself. Leave dangerously. Love is blind. Friendship closes its eyes. Nothing on earth consumes a man more quickly than the passion of resentment.